There's nothing worse than investing in a new kayak that doesn't perform the way you hoped it would. Worse yet, you just purchased a new kayak less than a year ago and it's already broken or warped. While we hope you followed our recommendations for how to build a kayak storage shed somewhere on your property, the reality is that certain kayak brands just don't hold up as well as others. User reviews can be a great tool for seeing how well certain kayaks really perform, but aside from that, it's really important to know which kayak brands to avoid. So that's exactly why we've written this article for you. We don't mean to throw anyone under the bus here, but we've chosen some of the worst kayak brands to avoid and chronicled them here. We've also provided a comprehensive buying guide to help you choose a quality kayak for all of your upcoming adventures. Let's dive into the video. One. Wave Sport. Wave Sport makes a variety of kayaks for all applications. But their user reviews don't necessarily sing praises of great performance and exceptional long-term durability. Many users claim that their whitewater kayaks are very slow and difficult to roll when needed. For whitewater specifically, users also reported that these kayaks didn't hold their line as well as many others. The main complaint about Wave Sport, however, is the extremely slow speed of their kayaks. So while they might be alright for beginners, they aren't the greatest kayak brand for a boat that's going to perform well as your experience level grows. 2. Sundolphin. There's a reason why Sundolphin's kayaks are always among the cheapest options available on the market. They might be decent enough for regular use if you store one at your second home, but you'll never want a Sundolphin kayak for daily use or longer paddle trips. Comfort is also a common issue with Sundolphin kayaks, as they don't include bottom seat cushions. This can irritate your backside if you're trying to use a Sundolphin kayak for a long day of paddling. Additionally, these kayaks tend to have relatively low weight capacities. This makes them suitable for kids, teens, and small adults, but they are certainly limited in their ability to offer a comfortable paddling experience for a wide range of body types. 3. LL Beam. When you hear the name LL Beam, are kayaks really the first thing you think of? Well, that's definitely not the case for us, and we have a hard time trusting a company that doesn't make producing high-quality kayaks its first, and maybe even only, priority. It's worth noting that many of LL Beam's kayak products have now been discontinued, which should be a sign in and of itself that making great kayaks wasn't this brand's primary concern. Unfortunately, users of these kayaks have reported that they are relatively slow and don't track very well because of the lack of a keel. While they might be suitable for the beginner who only paddles on rare occasions, these aren't worth investing in if you plan to make kayaking a more serious hobby. 4. Update. While these kayaks might look cool to the uninformed buyer, foldable kayaks are still really new to the kayak market in general. Aside from Oru Kayak, there aren't many trusted brands in the foldable kayak industry yet. Kayak does make some intriguing designs, but users have complained about the amount of time they require to set up once you're at the water. With any folding kayak, there's going to be a little more setup time involved to make sure the design is watertight. But folks have also noted that these kayaks aren't very stable in rough waters. So while they might be decent enough for super calm lakes and rivers, they won't give you much versatility to paddle on other bodies of water. 5. Field and Stream. There's a reason why the name of this kayak company sounds more like a magazine producer than a kayak manufacturer. And that's exactly because they are a magazine producer. While many anglers, hunters, and outdoor enthusiasts trust Field and Stream for informative articles on all things outdoors, their kayaks, unfortunately, don't have the best track records. Many users have reported issues with handles falling off and screws loosening quickly after just a few uses. The worst part is that many have experienced less than satisfactory customer service when they tried to reach out to Field and Stream directly about these issues. Overview. Pelican is one of the most trustworthy kayak brands on the market today. Their kayaks are a great choice for beginners because they are affordable and durable enough to handle a few mistakes when you're starting out. With many hard-shell kayaks, dents are nearly impossible to pop out if you happen to drop your kayak or hit it against a rock. But Pelican sought to correct that very issue when they designed their kayaks. All of their models use a patented Ramex technology that makes the kayak much easier to pop back into place if it gets dented. This technology also makes Pelican kayaks less likely to crack if they suffer heavy impacts. Pelican offers a number of designs, including sit on top and sit inside kayaks. They also make kayaks that are specifically designed for fishing, touring, recreational use, and other common kayaking applications. They also make some of the lightest hard-shell kayaks that you'll find out there. For beginners, having a lighter kayak is a great advantage because you won't get frustrated just moving your kayak around. And finally, Pelican also manufactures tandem kayaks if you want something you can paddle with a partner,